Good morning to all. I am Josephine Rani, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce with CE, JJ College, Arts and Science, Pudukkottai. Directing. Directing refers to a process of techniques of instruction, guiding, inspiring, counseling, overseeing and leading people towards the accomplishment of organizational goals. It is a continuous managerial process that goes on throughout the life of organization. Main characteristics of a directing are as follows. Principles of directing. First one, maximum individual contribution. One of the main principles of directing is the contribution of individuals. Management should adopt such directing policies that motivated the employees to contribute their maximum potential for the attainment of the organizational goals. Second one, harmony of objectives. Sometimes there is a conflict between the organizational objectives and individuals' objectives. For example, the organization wants profit to increase and retain its major share, where the employees may pursue that they should have major share a bonus as they have worked really hard for it. Third one, unity of command. What do you mean by unity of command? This principle states that the subordinate should receive instruction from only one superior at a time. If he receives instruction from more than one superior at the same time, it will create a confusion, conflict and disorder in the organization, and also he will not be able to prioritize this work. Fourth one, appropriate direction technique. Among the principles of directing, this one state the appropriate direction techniques should be used to supervise, lead, communicate and motivate the employees based on their needs, capabilities, attitude and other situation variables. Fifth one, managerial communication. According to this principle, it should be seen that the instructions are clearly conveyed to the employees and it should be ensured that they have understood the same meaning as was the intent to be communicated. Sixth one, use of informal organization. Within every formal organization, there exists an informal group of organization. The manager should identify those groups and use them to communicate information. There should be free flow information among the seniors and the subordinate as effective exchange of information are really important of the growth of an organization. Seventh one, leadership. Managers should possess good leadership quality to influence the subordinate and make them work according to the wish. It is the important principles of directing. Eighth one, follow through. As per this principle, managers are required to monitor the extent to which the policies, procedure and instruction are followed by the subordinate. If there is any problem in implementation, then the suitable modification can be made. Thank you.